Welcome to Airborne on staugustine.com, bringing interesting people from your world so you can stay dialed into your community and the folks who make it tick. I want to welcome back to our studios Carrie DelRay. Carrie, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
It's good to have you back.
Thank you for having me.
Carrie is the manager and former vendor of the Old City Farmers Market, the Saturday Farmers Market. That has been, how many years now? I
believe it's almost 13.
It's the original.
It's the original farmers market of St. Augustine, yes.
At the amphitheater.
I didn't start it,
no.
But I...
Lynn Weddick.
Yes.
Yes, but you've been doing great things with it.
Thank you.
Last time you were on, we talked about all kinds of things, and even more has developed, and that's why we asked you back to tell us about all the wonderful things that are happening at the Old City Farmers Market. And of course, that's at www.staugustinefm.com. I think I should mention that since we're on the web.
Right.
People would like to check that out.
We just started it. It's up and running. It has its little quirks, but...
Oh, sure. Well, welcome to the web.
Yeah, right? Well, we're new to it, us and all the vendors, so...
That's what makes it
exciting.
Endearing. Yeah.
So.
I go on it and I look and see from week in and week out who you'll have there, because that's one of the things, the interesting paradoxes, and I wanted you to touch on that about the farmers market, the Old City Farmers Market, is it's always different, yet it's always the same. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's kind of fun. Like I told you once before, when I map it out all week, it's like putting on a show, and it just kind of pans itself out on Saturday, and you get to see this amazing thing happen at the end of the day. And it is. We have our rocks, which I like to call them, which are always going to be at that market, and they're just, like Maria with the bread was there during a hurricane. She was the only one there, and it was just, it was unbelievable. And then you have the new vendors that come and go, so it's always going to be something different. You're not going to ever see the same market, but you're always going to have that comfortable feeling.
Exactly. We are regulars in my household. We've gone for years. We always get fresh produce from Mitch, who comes over from the Stark area or thereabouts, Union County, something like that.
Yep.
And we have the organics from Jeff. Beautiful outdoor plants from Norm. And these are folks we can rely on week in and week out to get the best. I almost mentioned the seafood from Rita and Don.
Yes.
Yes. It's the best. And I grew up here in St. Augustine, so I know seafood, and they're just phenomenal. These are people we rely on. Every Saturday we come, we enjoy that. But then you have this flow of people, like seasonal things come in, and craftsmen too. That's another aspect, right?
Well, all of our snowbirds, I like to call them, they're back. Like for instance, Judy, she hand paints silk scarves, but she only lives here in the winter. Things like that. And I have this Marianne, she does hand quilted jackets, and she doesn't buy hand. She's 82 years old. And she's out there every Saturday making her quilted jackets.
Wow.
So in fact, she said that she made a quilted jacket, and she was somewhere, and this lady said, "Oh yes, I bought this in St. Augustine." She said, "Well, then you bought it from me." So it was really neat.
Even had, I remember some young vendors, a young girl who made bird feeders and things like that.
Stevie, she's in college now.
Oh, terrific.
She grew up with us,
Yeah.
She grew up and is on her thing, but she'll come back in the summertime when she's off school.
I remember that's part of her setup, or her display was for money for college.
And she did it.
Yeah, she really did. So these are people you get to know.
Oh yeah, it's like a family. It's like my second family. We have live bluegrass music, for instance, every Saturday, and they just come to jam together, and they're really good.
Oh yeah.
Like some of them, I would almost want to call them professional.
Oh, they are. There's a few professionals in there.
And they come and they play for free because they just enjoy it. And Bob Parsons, who's amazing, and Tom Blatchell, that and they all come and play. But they've played at my daughter's christening, first birthday, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and sometimes Bob's reminding me, "Hey, am I playing?" And it reminds me of her birthday, you know? And he's giving her guitar lessons, and it's just, we're like a family.
Two trees on the hillside of a mountain, always looking up towards the sky. You remind me of Praise on the hillside by Gavin.
I know with us, it's part of our routine. We get up, we go down to the farmer's market. Again, my wife, I help her shop, and then she goes and grabs her guitar and goes and plays. Yeah. And then I walk Anastasia, which is another important thing. Mm-hmm. You are just right ensconced in Anastasia State Park. And
that's why you'll see like a lot of people walking their bikes through the market and like joggers with their jogging clothes on and stuff. So it's really could be a really...
Well, it's a day. I mean, I like, we look at it as part, we don't want to rush. It's not a convenience store. That's not what the experience is about. It's going there, it's seeing your friends every Saturday, making new friends, growing it, and then, like for me, I take off into the park, walk up that beautiful stretch of beach with no cars and condos.
So cool you do that.
Yeah, come back a different person.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, and then I go either to Bonnie's, down to Bonnie's End, or the gals, I call them the granola girls, the one who make all the really... natural food.
Forest, yes.
Yeah, forgive me. I mean that in the kindest way.
They are a new addition to the market. They're like, it's like a breath of fresh air eating their food.
Oh, yeah. And so that's what I like to do. I come back and do that. And I like to share that with our viewers and listeners because that's something you really can make a day of it.
You can, and it's really for everyone. You can be vegan, you know, to vegetarian, to a meat eater. I've got a new guy at the end making barbecue. Did you see Jasper?
Yes.
Yeah. And so I've got barbecue food, and he makes his own sauces. He's from Jamaica, so it's all Jamaican recipes.
Oh my, I'm telling you that you get a whiff of that and it's like it's so
and then we have your, like I said, my rocks like Bonnie with Anastasia Kitchen.
Right.
You know, where she's I mean she just savors everything that she makes. She puts so much love into that food. It's unbelievable.
If folks want to learn more, what's the best way to find out about the Old City Farmers Market?
They could go to the website, or if they want any information, they can call me at 904-471-3733. And I'll leave a message, and I get back to all those callers within the same day.
Wow. All right. And, of course, the Old City Farmers Market at www.staugustinefm.com. Carrie DelRay, it's always a breath of fresh air when you come in here to Airborne.
Thank you.
We love having you, and we hope you'll continue to come back and tell us about the great things.
I will next time I have something exciting on.
Well, it's always good to have someone here who has a passion about what they do. You've been Airborne with Matt Jeffs on staugustin.com, bringing interesting people from your world so you can stay dialed into your community and the folks who make it tick. See you next time, everybody.
Airborne rocks.